there! I'm Juris, and welcome to Peace of Her Mind. Quick question. Are you having difficulties expressing your thoughts, especially when you are expected to speak in front of a crowd? If your answer is yes, great news! This is the perfect video for you. In today's vlog, I will share with you my public speaking journey, as well as the pieces of advice I can provide based on my personal experience. Let's start! To kickstart our discussion, allow me to define confidence. The best definition I found was provided by Oxford Languages, wherein they state that confidence is a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. Confidence is a result of having faith in oneself. Yet, I admit that some of us, including myself, are too self-critical to the point that we fail to acknowledge our own talents and skills. With this, allow me to begin my story on how I became a public speaker. I was a sophomore or a second-year high school student when out of nowhere, my English teacher signed me up as a participant in a public speaking competition which was particularly called as extemporaneous speaking competition. I had zero idea what extemporaneous speaking meant. After some research, I found out that it was a public speaking competition where participants are expected to deliver a speech on a certain topics which can be about anything under the heat of the scorching sun, after being given some time to think of one's answer. My clueless brain was shocked, and I only saw it as an event where I have a huge chance of humiliating myself in front of many people. And it is because I had no experience delivering a speech in such a short notice in my entire life. Having such mindset, I immediately backed out and didn't show up for the competition. To my dismay, my English teacher was extremely adamant of my participation until it came to the point where I had no other choice but to participate, even if I dreaded doing so. With a stroke of luck, I placed second during the said competition, which was not bad for a first-timer like me. Through this experience, I was able to arrive with this realization. Advice number 1. Do not be so quick to dismiss the potential which other people can see in you. Sometimes, other people have better judgment in knowing your capacity to be great, as we tend to be blinded by our inability to appreciate our own talents. Looking back, I owe my English teacher a lot, as she believed in my ability to become a good public speaker, even if I didn't believe in myself at first. I learned that confidence can come from other people's support, which can then lead to self-belief. During my third year in high school, I experienced a major setback. I was still building up my confidence as a public speaker when I found myself defeated in a public speaking competition during the Filipino month. I saw myself as a failure until an unexpected opportunity arrived. My English teacher during third year held a screening to select the school's representative for the Voice of Asia speech competition. It is an international impromptu speaking contest open for all high school students. I had no interest to join as my confidence was depleted. Yet, my teacher convinced me to give it a try, and upon hearing my classmates giving it their best during the screening, I felt a strong surge of willpower which allowed me to take the risk. To my surprise, I was the one selected to represent our school for the said competition, and I was bound for the first stage, the division level. Through this breakthrough, I was able to learn this. Advice number 2. Public speaking, like any other endeavor, requires hard work and perseverance. You will not be great on your first try, but if you pick yourself up after every downfall, you'll grow stronger, better, and wiser. Despite being the youngest student among the participants, I was able to place first during the division level, which led me to the regional level of the competition. I never knew that what would come after was an intense training that really tested my resolve, mental fortitude, and commitment as a person. Before going to the regionals, I experienced the toughest training I had, which was delivering 3 extemporaneous speeches in front of my classmates. The first one was for 10 minutes, second for 5 minutes, and the last was for 3 minutes long, all with different topics. With this, I had this life-changing realization. Advice number 3. In order to be a good public speaker, there is no shortcut but practice. Read a lot, stay informed with the current events, and ask yourself difficult questions. You have to recognize the fact that you will only improve through exposure to speaking in front of various people and using constructive criticism as a tool for learning. Competition day came and I was extremely pressured as I saw 12 other competitors coming from different parts of Region 8. I was able to survive the first round and moved to the second round with 10 remaining participants. Thankfully, I passed for the third and final round where only 5 of us remained, with me being the youngest of all. I finished 5th during the said competition and I couldn't ask for more. Despite being unable to move to the national stage, I am extremely grateful for the opportunity to meet such amazing people and experience the most challenging competition I've ever been in. I finished my extemporaneous speaking journey as a high school student with remarkable milestones such as winning both first place and second place under the said competition for the school level and division level. Upon entering college, I sincerely planned to become a low-key student. But I guess one can never run away from his true nature. I found myself competing yet again on my 3rd year and 5th year during college. The pressure never goes away, but I definitely learned the biggest lesson of all. Advice number 4. Confidence in public speaking is a matter of gathering up the courage to speak in behalf of something greater than yourself. Knowing your why when doing public speaking will empower you to perform at your best while still being true to yourself. To Batch Sinag and my squad, thank you for believing in me. Your support and presence challenged me to become a braver person than I ever was, which led me to these achievements. So that's it. Thank you for listening to my long story as to how I became the person I am today. I sincerely hope that my pieces of advice will encourage you to keep pursuing your goal of becoming a good and effective public speaker. Please have confidence in yourself because all of us have the capacity to be great. I believe in you, so please believe in yourself too. Stay safe and God bless.